Hey guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com. Today we're going to be learning Zelda's Lullaby, and I'm so excited to bring this arrangement to Rock Class 101 because it's actually written by Stephen Laity, and I'm going to go ahead and link his YouTube channel up here so you guys can definitely check out all the other videos that he's got. He's got a lot of cool uke arrangements up there, and he's also got some original guitar work too. So definitely be sure to check out his YouTube channel and give him a subscribe. So this is going to be part one of the lesson. And in part one, we're going to be learning basically the entire first melody. So I sectioned this song into three parts. We have the A melody, the B melody, and the C melody. And what's really cool about C is that it's a variation on A melody, and it's something that Stephen wrote. So it's unique to this arrangement. And we're going to talk about how he came up with the variation, which is a really cool songwriting concept. So we're going to talk about that in part two of the lesson. So if you guys want to learn the rest of this tune, just go to Rock Class 101, look for Zelda's Lullaby. You can also find the complete tabs to print off as a PDF format and access to the on-screen tab viewer, which literally you can hit play with, watch tabs scroll across in real time, highlight bars, loop them, slow it down, all that cool stuff to learn this song that much quicker. All right, so let's kick into it. So we're starting with melody A. So let me go ahead and just play the first part, and then we'll break it down from there. So here's what it sounds like. Okay, so let's just take that. That's the first two bars. All right, so our first chord is going to start with a C major 7. So it's basically like a C chord, right? Where you're on the 3rd fret of string 1. The only difference is that we're going to backtrack that finger down to the 2nd fret. So I would actually recommend to use your first finger. So if you lay your first finger on the 2nd fret of string 1, the other strings above it will be open. So that is our first chord, C major 7. From there, we're just going to be picking out of the chord. So the rhythm for this song is in 3. So I'm going to count out the rhythm, and always keep that in mind as you're playing. 1 and 2 and 3. So again, it's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so it's basically a bunch of eighth notes followed by a quarter, right? So we're going to go strum 3, 2, 4, and then you're going to stretch your pinky to 5 on string 1 and play that single note. So again, I've got strum 3, 2, 4, stretch to 5 on 1, play that. All right, without me calling. Okay, and slow. One more time. Okay, our next chord goes to a D7. So it's basically like that full D that we're used to, but it's actually a little bit easier. So here's what we're going to do. So from C major 7, you're going to raise that first finger. It's going to go to the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of string 2. So you're going to have an open 3rd and an open 1. So I've got 2, 0, 2, 0. And again, we're just going to be picking out of this chord. So this time we're going to go strum 3, 2, and then we're going to lift that first finger up and play an open 4 and an open 1 after that. So I've got strum 3, 2, lift that finger up, open 4, open 1. Now here's our rhythm. That 3rd note is going to last for a quarter. So we have 1 and 2, 3 and, so you can hear that last longer, right? 1 and hold, right? Again, 1 and hold. Okay, and if I finish the bar, 1 and hold, 4, 1. And I'll go ahead and call out the strings. So we have strum 3, 2, 4, 1. And again, strum 3, 2, 4, 1. Without calling. And again. Okay, so the first and the second bar together. One more time. And call it out. Strum 3, 2, 4, 1. Strum 3, 2, 4, 1. And last time. Okay, so bar 3 is actually identical to bar 1, so you're playing everything identical, everything the same. So let's look at bar 4. Bar 4 is the same as the first half. So you're literally going back to D7 and you're going to go strum 3, 2. And that's it. You're just going to stop on that second string. So strum 3, 2. That means our rhythm is going to be 1 and 2, 3. So that third note is going to last for 2 beats. So now we've got bars 1 through 4. So let's put it into context and play all of that. Okay, and if I count out rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 3. Okay, going to bar 5, we're going to do a bar chord. So lay that index finger flat on the 2nd fret, all 4 strings. So this is a B minor 7, and we're just going to be picking out of this and then adding 1 extra note in. So that's what the bar sounds like. So we're going to start with a strum, and it's just going to hit all 4. And then we're playing out of it 3, 2, 4, and then stretch your pinky to 5 on string 1 and play that note. So we have strum 3, 2, 4, 5 on 1, and our rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, without me calling. Okay, last time. Okay, so the next chord is probably the trickiest one we've done so far. We're going up to a B flat diminished 7, so big name, right? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take that middle finger, put it on 10 on string 3, index finger goes on 9 on string 2, and your pinky goes on 12 on string 1. Here's what this bar sounds like. And I'm only strumming from 3 down, so I'm ignoring string 4 throughout the whole bar. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to go strum 3, 2, 3, and then lift my pinky up and put my ring finger on 10 on string 1, and hold that out for a quarter note. So I have 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, again. So again, it's strum 3, 2, 3, 10 on 1. So the tricky part is going from bar 5 to 6. Did you watch that pinky? Watch that pinky as it goes up. It's gonna slide just like that, and then the other 2 fingers come down on 10 and 9. Okay, so that's gonna be the easiest way to switch. Slide up, the other 2 come down. Okay? So moving on to bar 7. So from here, we're going to go to 5 on string 1 with our ring finger, and we're just going to hit the other strings above it open. So this is out of an A minor chord. So from this, we're just going to pick out of it. So we're going to go strum 3, 2, 4, and then we have a pull off 3 to 2 on string 1. So with pull off, I just pick the note once and then pull off. And remember, pull off is not straight up, right? It's kind of towards a little bit of a tug downwards. But that string needs to stay completely straight. So you don't want the string to like come up or come down or whatnot. Okay, so again I have strum 3, 2, 4, pull off, and everything is an eighth note in here. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay, without me calling. So our last bar, bar 8, will go back to a D7. Okay, so we're just making that same D7, playing basically identical to what we did before. So it's strum 3, 2, 4, 1, right? So you've got that holding out on the third note, right? Strum 3, 2, and then lift that index up, open 4, open 1. Okay, so bars 7 and 8 will sound like this. Okay, Let's go ahead and play the last 4 bars. So we're going to play 5, 6, 7, 8. So it sounds like this. Okay, now let's go ahead and play 1 through 8, and then we're going to talk about our alternate ending. So the first time through, your guys are going to play bars 1 through 8, and it has ending 1, which is bars 7 and 8. After that, you're going to repeat basically bars 1 through 6, and then you're going to play the alternate ending for bars 7 and 8 the second time through. So we're going to learn that in just a second. So let's play 1 through 8 all the way through real quick. So here we go from the top. Okay, so that's it. When you get to there, you're repeating. So you're doing bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here's where you have a change. So bars 7 and 8 will be different. There's 7 and 8. So let's go ahead and learn those variations. So for this one, we're going to lay flat on the 12th fret, strings 1, 2, and 3, and then add my pinky to 17 on string 1, and the 4th string can be open. So we're going to strum all 4, and then we're going to play out of the chord. We're going to go 3, 2, 3, and then use your ring finger to play 15 on string 1, and then your middle finger to play 14 on string 1. So it's kind of like walking down with a melody. So straight 8th note, 1 and 2 and 3 and. So again, I got strum 3, 2, 3, 15, 14 on string 1. So there's bar 7 for the second time through, and the last bar will be a variation on A minor. So what we're going to do for this is take that middle finger, put it on 12 on string 3, index fingers 10 on string 2, ring fingers 12 on string 1, and our 4th string can be open. So we're going to strum all 4 and then play string 3 and 2. So our rhythm will be 1 and 2, and that's it. Again, last time. So from 7 and 8 we have. Okay, so if you don't have a concert or a tenor uke, then you can just play the same ending as before. So you can just play there, and I would probably stop on the second note, right? So I would go strum 3, 2, before you jump into the next section. So just give you an option in case you don't have access to these higher frets. So that's basically it, guys. So we've learned the complete A melody with both endings in this lesson video. If you guys want to learn the rest of the tune, which is that B melody, and then it goes back to the A melody, but it plays a variation on it, which is really cool. And it is unique to this arrangement. We're going to be covering all that in part 2 of the lesson at rockclass101.com. Plus, you can also get the complete tabs there and access to the on-screen tab viewer, which is an interactive tab player, so you literally watch the tabs scroll across in real time. So all of those great assets are at rockclass101.com. So I'll see you guys in part 2. Thanks.